Welcome to the December 4th edition of the Sideline View at the Hockey House, downtown Brainerd here. And Jeremy, it's snowing out, so that must mean it's winter sports. And we've been doing previews upon preview upon preview. So tell us about some of those that we have that you've already done and are coming up.
Well, I did the girls' basketball team, and they opened up the season yesterday with the loss to Cambridge. I know Troy Nelson was pretty excited about how the girls played all together. They played as a team, and they played with a lot of energy. So he was excited about that, but they did open with a loss. We got Nordic skiing. I did that last week. They haven't opened yet, but they might as well because there's a lot of snow.
I think they're scheduled tomorrow, I believe.
Yep. I think those people are the only ones that are happy there's a lot of snow on the ground, But then I had swimming that came out today. We'll have wrestling that comes out tomorrow. Wrestling postponed their opening dates, so that's kind of moved back. I think they open with the Blue Earth tournament now. So so a little delay with how the wrestling team will be. But swimming opens up tomorrow, and they'll be really good. I think they have the numbers. They have the guys in the right spots. I think they can move some people around if they need be, depending on who the competition is. And I think they'll have a good chance of going 8-0 again this year. So.
Kind of wrap up the fall, I guess we can talk about state championship football game last Saturday at the Metrodome. Brainerd was shut out by Owatonna 24-0, but it was a 14-0 game until like 91 seconds left, and Owatonna kicked a field goal and returned an interception for a score during that time. So very even game. Owatonna's defense was as good as advertised, I thought. I mean, they really did a nice job of limiting Brainerd to under 200 yards. But Brainerd's defense also played well. I mean, they gave up 2 touchdowns in the first 12 minutes, and they shut them down pretty much the rest of the way. So very good game, memorable game, last game at the Metrodome for high schools. So it was kind of a cool experience, I think, and see what happens, what they have coming back next year.
And we've had a lot of long seasons with those Brainerd kids. So
yep, that was a long season. And when you talk about Thanksgiving, the last possible Thursday, and then football had the 2-week break. I mean, it was really a long end of fall, and we jumped right into winter here. And like last night, I covered Brainerd boys basketball. They handled Ricori pretty well. Really not sure what the score is. They're going through the tape. I had 69-51. They insist it was 72-51. So they're going through the tape to see if they missed a basket somewhere along the line. But anyway, Brainerd pretty much played, I want to say, 13 guys, I think, and pretty much it was just like in and out, in and out, in and out. And DJ Kramer had a nice night. He had 12 points, hit 4 threes. Nick Schwen made 11 points, all in the second half. And a couple of guys who haven't played much last year at all will get a chance. And then Jeff Shefflow, another junior who didn't really play much last year, has been starting as well. Did a nice job last night with 4 or 5 points. And so they're 1-1 and got to Fergus Falls coming in Friday.
Yeah. They're going to need a lot of body. I don't think they don't have that one score like almost everyone else does. They have a lot of guys that are going to maybe reach 10 points, and that's how they're going to beat teams. They're just going to wear people out. And
and nothing wrong with balance. If you got 5 guys who can score 10, 12 points, and
can't guard them all, can you?
No, you can't. So that's I think that's a good omen for those guys. I mean, there's not really a lot of level of drop off when you start bringing in all those guys, and so that'll help some depth when they get against some teams that are just going like 6 or 7 guys deep. So it just depends on how good that athleticism is on the other side, but be a different year for them.
Plus, they're playing a lot of younger guys too, so you're gonna kind of see you're always gonna have that one guy that has maybe 2 or 3 years of experience, and I think that's the way to go. I know a lot of people don't like bringing up young kids, but I think it's a smart move from a coaching standpoint.
Yeah, Michael Russell playing as a freshman. You have Kobe Honan starting as a sophomore. I know Chris Peterson, another sophomore, is going to play a lot, among others. So it'll be at the same time they've got several seniors, but they got a lot of young guys coming up. So I think it'll be a good mix, I think. So
they'll be fun to watch. They probably won't have one loss and go to the state tournament this year, but there'll be a lot of wins and a lot of good games. So
I would say so. Anything else we got coming up here? I think we're pretty well covered it. We're pretty much getting really busy, I think, tomorrow. So we will talk to you next week on all the various winter activities going on. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.